Hello, dreamers. This is Somnia Solarum. We are back in our Civilization 5 game, and we are actually going to be starting a brand new game today. Always fun to start a new game and see what we get. We're going to be playing as Casimir now. So we're going to be playing as Poland. We're playing with the third and fourth unique abilities or unique units or buildings. What is it? Unique components, I think it's called. So we're going to be getting a couple of extra unique components. We're going to be getting a fighter, which comes in a little bit late. And then we're also going to be getting a barbican. So it's a replacement for a castle. It's kind of mid-game-ish, and it gives us a little bit of extra food, which is pretty nice. So we might want to prioritize building walls and building our defenses. And this actually ties in really well. Let me just get through the rest of these settings, and then I'm going to talk about something really soon. We're going to be playing in the Western Europe map type, so it's a randomized continent of Western Europe. We'll have kind of the general shape, and we should have, it should be kind of interesting. We'll see where we end up. I'm not sure if we're going to be placed like where Poland would be, but we'll see. We're going to play with a standard map size, 8 players, 16 city-states. We're going to be playing on Deity. We are no longer playing on Immortal difficulty. I'm going to try my hand at Deity for the first time. So this might go really, like, extremely poorly. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And because of that, I'm going to actually play on Epic Game Pace, just because it is going to be a little bit easier to use Epic Game Pace on Deity. It's just going to give me more time to be able to catch up, and I think I might need it because it is Deity after all. So I'm all nervous. This is me being nervous, guys. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see what we get.
All hail, noble King Casimir the Great, protector and sovereign of the Kingdom of Poland. You ascended to the throne during a time of great turmoil, with the nation's economy in shambles and its people demoralized by the wars of your predecessor. And yet your reign marked the beginning of a new era, with affluence and security afforded only by way of your careful governance. Among your most...
All right, so we have our map. Let's see what we got. We're currently on a hill. We're in the middle of a forest, and I do see 2 unique luxuries to the west and southwest, I should say. So we got spices and silk. That's pretty decent. Not the best early game resources. They're gold resources, so they don't provide as much production as, like, for instance, salt or something like that. So that's not the best, but it could be worse. But we do have a couple of deer tiles immediately next to our city, which is always good. It gives us a couple food and some hammers, so it gives us 3 workable, useful resources with our very first tile. And then once we grow, we're also going to have another tile with 3 workable things. So I'm probably going to settle in spot. But let's see here. The only places that I'd want to find... I might want to see if there's anything to the east here a little bit. So I might move on to this tile here. Although I could move here too. You know what? I'm going to move here, and that might reveal a couple more tiles over this way. So let's try that before I settle my city. So there's a couple of plains. There's a grassland. Not terribly much that I want. I don't see a reason. At this point, I'd be taking a gamble moving anywhere else. yeah, I think I'm just going to settle in place. I don't see a reason to move anywhere else. If I saw like a mountain in range that I could get, so that I could get a really good science city from, or science output for my capital, for instance, with an observatory or for the defense, I think that might be tempting to move towards. But at this point, I've got my unique luxuries. I don't want to move away from those. I do have some growth tiles, so I think I'm just going to found my city and we'll go from there. Okay, so Warsaw is founded. I'm going to go ahead and get one scout. I might actually want to build 2 scouts. Or you know what, let's just build 1. And then I'm going to start working on... here, let's see, start working on my monument right after. Let's get our first science. Is going to be pottery. We're going to need mining to chop down forests before we can construct anything. So we might want to go for that right after. Here, let's see. So we might be looking... we might actually have horses in range. There's quite a few plains tiles in range. And revealing that might not be a bad idea. But let's see what else we explore first before we do anything else. Okay, so let's move up here onto the hill. There's some more silk over here, which I'm not terribly upset I didn't move towards, so that's fine. Let's keep going here. The scout I'm going to send east because that's going to be the hardest to explore with all these forests. Let's get you across the river now. There is bison, which is pretty nice. Find our first rune. There's some sheep over to the east as well. Let's get those runes. And then it looks like there's some floodplains and some wheat floodplains. This might be a pretty decent second city over here by the mountain, especially if there's some luxuries in the fog of war down here. That might be really fantastic. So let's see what we can find. Keep coming this way. There is ivory over this way. And the desert is only a few tiles. There's only 2 tiles that have like nothing. And they're likely going to contain oil because it's such a small desert. There's a good chance that they could contain oil. So we might want to be in range of those. Even though we're not going to work them for the majority of the game, we're going to have plenty of good tiles to work here. So for instance, maybe right where this forest is, the ivory won't quite be in range. Although we can also settle down here. That might be an option. We'll see. Okay, our scout is still 3 turns from away. Well, almost 2 turns. Let's have you scout this way. And then up here. Plenty of hills down here. So somewhere, for instance, right where that warrior is, would get a ton of production. Would get a bunch of good wheat and food tiles from here. Although we wouldn't be able to get that immediately, which would be a little bit of a shame. But we'll see. We'll see what we can find over to the east of here, and then we'll make our decision from there. You know what, let's move this way because it looks like there's open plains south of the mountain. Oh, it's right by the sea. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Trying to think of where this is, too. We might be in, like, Spain or something. We'll see. Okay, Scout, let's get you going this way. You could start breezing by that way. And then you're going to come around this way. Yeah, I think we're in Spain. So we're going to want to expand to the east really quickly. We might even try to expand somewhere up in the fog of war here first, and then come back to this city and settle here at some point. If we want to be in range of the fish, we might want to settle on the coast. We'll have to see. Next turn. Okay, let's see. Let's get up on the hill. And then I'm going to keep going kind of north with you. Meanwhile, the warrior's going to swing around this way and find some more runes. Awesome. Although we could be in the middle of the continent as well. That's definitely a possibility. Oh, there's some more runes over here. You just keep moving along. Hopefully we get those 2 runes. That'd be pretty nice. Do have a little bit of gold, but I don't quite have enough to buy anything yet. Not the best runes. The map isn't exactly the best, although it does reveal our neighbor. So we do have, I think that's the Aztecs. They are pretty close. They do have citrus in range of their city. I might want to settle a city in this area before they have a chance to. So let's just send our scout off this way, and we'll kind of reveal the rest of this fog of war here. And hopefully there's another unique luxury kind of in this area, and we'll be able to claim that. Or maybe even like, I mean, I could be wishful thinking, but maybe there's Lake Victoria over here. Wouldn't that be nice? Although that has happened. That happened in my Sweden game, so I can't say it never happens. We did get an extra population, so that's good. Although we do need to be careful about... oh, hello. Nice, pleasure to meet you. We do need to be wary about settling too close, like forward settling them. That might not be a good idea. Or probably isn't a good idea, I should say. We haven't explored to the west, like, at all. So we're going to have to do that at some point. I do kind of want to get this area. So we might want to settle this area. Now, I could settle right on... I could settle on this hill, or I could settle over here. I'm not sure what the best area is yet. We're not working the right tiles, or are we? Yeah, we don't really have great tiles right now. You know what? We've only got 1 extra food right now. So I'm almost wondering if we should just start working on a settler. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for that. We're going to, in 18 turns, we're going to have to decide where we're going to go with that settler and make sure that we protect it. Okay, so I think at this point my choices are in this area here, maybe near the bison, or down in this area here to get the floodplains and the floodplain wheat and that sort of thing. So we'll have to see. Next turn. These guys might take a shot from the archers. Oh, they didn't. Well, that's great. Let's get you moving this way. Okay, there is sugar, but that's getting pretty close to the Aztecs. Let's see, we still got 16. There's some jaguars. They don't have any modifiers for us yet, I don't think. I wouldn't expect them to have... They covet the lands that we currently own. Oh, so they've seen us from like a hill over here or something. We might need to rush some defenses. So let's get archery up. And I'm going to have to get some archers. And we don't want to do that. We want to do this. Yep. Let's keep moving along here. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, that means we're probably going to want the city over here to be very defensive, which might mean having the city on like this hill or something. So let's see about that. This city might grow a little bit slow at first, but once we get a worker and mining up, I think it'll grow a little bit faster. We've discovered a natural wonder, Cerro de Posi, and there is a city-state over here, and it's probably going to claim that natural wonder, which isn't a big deal. I don't mind them claiming that wonder. It's not a wonder I'd want to be working anyways, so that's fine by me. If you want to claim it, go ahead. Let's go find out who this is. It's Vancouver. They are... what kind of a city-state is it? It's a maritime one, so they would give us extra food if we're friends and allied, which is pretty good. I'm not going to pledge. I might steal a worker from them, so I'll wait to pledge to protect them. You're kind of annoying, but that's okay. We'll go the long way. Hopefully they don't move towards us. I don't think they did, actually, which is good. Oh, well, hello. Hopefully you don't spawn another... Okay, hopefully you don't spawn another unit right away. I'm pretty much going to be ignoring you until Vancouver asks me to come and take care of you. Of course you spawn a unit. We did get calendar, which is pretty nice because that goes with all our luxuries. Alright. Oh, you're right beside that, aren't you? Ooh, we equipped ourselves with advanced weaponry. We do have an archer now, a scout archer. That's always pretty awesome. I do think we're going to want to send our settler down in this location here. I still haven't decided exactly where I want to have that location be. Although I could always put that location, my very first city here, which would grow from the floodplains. It'd be in range of the wheat. And then I could maybe like put another city down here. It's an option. I could even have like a fourth city in this area. There's pearls down here. Might not be bad. I don't see anything. I mean, the cattle would be nice. But there's nothing in particular that we need up there. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, next turn. They covet lands we currently own. They already covet our lands. That is not a good sign for us. They're going to be attacking us sooner rather than later. Let's go up here, take a quick look. Yeah, I think we're either in Spain or we're in France. I think those are the two areas that we could be. Maybe Spain. but we'll see. Okay, next turn. Okay, let's get you back to our city. You're going to need to protect our city. There's some archers coming our way. We're probably going to want to have you actually go the other way. We're going to want to explore out this way a little bit before coming back. Okay, we're about to get archery. I don't think I'd be able to get Temple of Artemis. It'd be pretty awesome if I was able to, but I kind of doubt I'd be able to. You know what, we can maybe have you explore to the south a little bit. And then you're going to start heading this way. Okay, next turn. I'm working the wrong tiles and everything. Okay, might as well be working those. Yeah, that's fine. Getting a little bit of extra gold. Can I actually purchase anything? I can. Let's buy you. We're going to switch to you after. After we're done our settler. Probably going to go tradition. I don't see a reason to go liberty here. Yeah, this is looking more like Spain. So we're kind of in a corner. There could be like the African, northern African area to the south of us. So that might be a good area to expand to. We might want a coastal location. So maybe settling on the grasslands. That would have a lot of overlap though. We're not exactly in a great defensive position either. We could always settle down here for a more defensive position. Actually, this isn't a bad location. I think I want this location here to get the ivory and to get, well, a whole chunk of these floodplains. Although I wouldn't get that one. We'd get this one, and this one along with the wheat. So we would have pretty good growth. And then we'd eventually be able to get the ivory. And we'd have a bunch of hills for production. And I would build my national college here and that sort of stuff. I think this is going to be our science location. We'll see. Okay, so we've got archery. Let's go up mining, and then we're gonna want to get up to construction really fast because I suspect the Aztecs are going to be attacking us very, very soon. So what do we want to do? I think mining's the next good step because we're going to be able to get our be able to chop the forest down and start building some farms and improving our cities. We'll be able to get a worker up and running. And then I think animal husbandry after that is going to be what we want. So let's do mining, animal husbandry. Cue that up. Somebody who's founded a pantheon. Oral traditions, all right. Unit needs new orders. Let's have you move this way. And then you can move along the coast for a little bit. See if there's any unique luxuries down that way. I suppose I could attack that camp. Well, maybe not. Maybe I should be running away. Oh, here we go. We've met Quebec City. You, I'm going to pledge to protect. I'm not going to take your worker. Yep, I think that's good. Yeah, so this is like Spain. This is like Spain here. This is kind of the start of the Alps, or it might be like one of the mountain ranges in Spain or something. Actually, we might want to head back to Vancouver and try to steal a unit from them. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to head through there and just kind of scout around the mountains. I know, we're trespassing. Hand axes. You, I don't want to deal with, so let's just head over here. We're going to be trespassing there, but that's okay. We'll be fine. Next turn. Oh, 2 more turns. We actually need you back. You still don't have a worker anyways. So you know what? Let's go up here. Let's have you go back. Is this the turn we get our settler? It is. Let's keep moving this way. And then settler. First off, let's change our tile assignments. So we're actually going to be growing in 25 turns. We're going to want... Do we want the granary first? It's going to take a while before we can get by an archer. But I think we're going to need the granary. The monument will be okay. We're going to get plenty of social policies from being Poland, so that's all right. But we do want to get our second city founded. So where was it? This tile here is where we want to found it. But if I start moving right now, that would be a little bit suicidal, so let's hold off for now. Let's take care of this hand axe, and then we'll use the warrior. Might heal the warrior up for a turn or two before we... Oh heck, I might just heal him up for a turn right now. And hopefully the hand axe moves the other way. If it just moves through, I'm going to just leave it. I don't absolutely have to take care of it. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to just leave it. You can keep moving along here. Washington. Hello, Lord Washington. Nice to meet you. Let's kill you. And we're going to sit with one more turn with you. Quebec City seeks a great engineer. Well, don't you? Let's... We have no contested borders. Well, yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking. So let's just go around this way. This can pretty much kill you. Hey, no. Kill you. There we go. You want to settle over there. I want to settle where I want to settle. It's going to take a few turns to move there, but that's alright. Okay, so let's move with the warrior first. And then you are going to move that way. You're going to move here. And let's go to the next turn. Should have moved with the warrior first, but that's alright. Let's explore this way. We've met Zanzibar. Let's pledge to protect you. Okay, so a bunch of people are getting pantheons. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any, but we'll see. Okay, we can adopt a policy. Let's go for the tradition opener. It's going to get us a whole bunch of extra culture, which is awesome. Let's do that. Again, I should move with the warrior first. That's just not how I roll. How are they doing? 9 technologies. We're 4 technologies behind, 5 technologies behind. That's about right. They both have 3 cities already. We're about to get our second. I mean, that's kind of typical. We need a worker. We desperately need a worker at this point. So let's keep moving. Okay, warrior first. So we want to come all the way over here. So let's keep moving. Oh, there is another city-state. Let's see who that is. Mombasa. I'm gonna pledge to protect you. You seem like nice folk. And let's go to the next turn. I mean, I could keep looking around. They are the strongest. Oh, by military power. Yeah. We really need to start working on our military. They're spamming out their Jaguars. And we desperately need to get there. So let's make sure... Yeah, let's see. We don't really need the quarry. The walls might be nice to have. I wouldn't mind getting the camps, but that's just not on the way to construction, and that's not going to help. So let's... The walls probably will. Chariot archers are all right. Road might be helpful. You know what? Let's go wall, the wheel, masonry, then construction. We just don't have a choice there. We're going to have to go for that. And I'm going to have to start bringing my guy back. As much as I want to keep exploring, just quite frankly, I don't think it's going to be something I could do. I could steal that worker, but I don't think that's a good idea. Ooh. Yeah. Will we be able to get to that spot? I think I will. Yeah, let's do that. I could steal that worker, but that's a heck of a long way. I don't think that's worth it. Yes, we're trespassing, but it's only going to be a couple turns. Okay, settler found our city. We're gonna buy the wheat and start working that immediately. And we can immediately take a shot with you and fortify till heal with you. Let's move around this way, and then we're gonna come back through this fog of war here. That's where their third city is. Or that was probably their second city. This is their third city. So they're actually not expanding our way, which is good. I do want to get 4 cities. I could probably get one down here somewhere. And my 4th city might need to be up here somewhere. We'll set up our 3rd one. I think our 3rd one is going to be when we try to build our national college. And then we'll go from there. Okay, Krakatoa, what do you want to build? Let's get a monument up for you. Would need to get some shrines soon. You know what? Let's get shrine first. Granary might be nice. But let's start with that. The granary's coming there. And let's go to the next turn. Krakow. Okay, come on. Let's keep moving. No, we don't want to move that way. Let's move here. Get a little bit of a better vantage point. I could shoot you. Let's go to the next turn. A little bit worried about the Aztecs. They are definitely coming our way. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm really glad I'm on a hill there. But even then, I don't think it's... There's just no way they aren't coming for me. But that means we need to get our stuff up. And we need to start getting our luxuries up. We really need a worker. I could try to build a caravan and send it to the Aztecs to try to gain some favor with them. But I think I need the worker before anything else. We need a worker. We probably need two at this point. But that's alright. Let's have you moving that way. You're going to come this way, and you're kind of going to get a little bit of a scouting mission on their cities here. I don't want to encourage them. My third city is going to be down here. I would like to get a fourth city at some point, but I don't want to encourage them to attack. So I'm going to have to build a third city down here, and we're just going to try and hunker down for the moment. We need that worker out. Come on. Okay, I'm going to send my warrior over to Vancouver to try to steal from them. Hello, nice to see you. Just passing through. What a lovely city you have. Oh, that's your capital. Okay, so that was the third city. This was their second city. So they sort of did forward settle us a little bit. Oh, we do have horses over here. So there's 4 horses over here. That's pretty nice. And then there's some over on the grasslands over here. Good to know, good to know. Let's keep going. If there's like Wales or something over here, that might be a really good 4th city. Oh, what are you targeting? Not targeting my own guy. You're fine. Just go get a worker. We need a worker. Oh, no. I don't want to attack them. Sorry about that. It was just me trespassing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Warsaw, you can fire on somebody. Fire. Let's go. Next turn. How's it going? Washington entered the classical era. So they are both in the classical era. We are still in the ancient era. You can fire on him. You can keep moving. You might want to keep moving too. Although you could go to Quebec City to get... But I don't want to deal with too many of you Jaguars. Yeah, let's just get you back. I would dearly love to find more AIs. But we need to concentrate on building up our defenses. because the Aztecs are coming, and there's not much I can do about that. They're simply gonna be coming no matter what I do. So yeah, let's keep moving. And you are gonna come back and start defending. Look at this, they're already getting units kind of swarming all over the place. You can fire on them. You can fire on them. We should probably start clearing up. Actually, we don't have any missions for any of these camps. Oh, they want us to go after that camp. I could do that, actually. I'm fine with that. And you are maritime. Yeah, that's fine. We'll send that archer to do that. Okay, and you move that way. Can move up to the hill, and that should be good. Warsaw fire at him. And let's go to the next turn. Another Pantheon founded. We're definitely not getting one, but at this point I'm going to be building the shrines just to get great persons and that sort of stuff later in later eras. So I'm not all that concerned about anything else. Vancouver, it's maritime as well, but let's not pledge to protect because I think that would give us an extra modifier down. Krakow has improved. Let's see what we can work. I could purchase this, but it's not like I'm going to be growing anyways. So I might as well be working this. I can improve both the spices and the silk, I believe, because they're both plantations. The ivory will need to wait. So what do I want to get here? Let's go for the monument, actually. Okay, the borders of Warsaw have grown. We might want to change up. You know, let's work this tile here. Because it's not like we're actually going to be growing anyways. We might as well work this one. That's fine. Okay, so we're unhappy right now. We need to stop doing that. We need to improve those luxuries. Great library has been built on turn 48. Can adopt a new policy. Let's keep moving this way. Do you have a work route, Vancouver, by any chance? Not that I'm trying to do anything here. Garrison units cost no maintenance. That's probably what we want to do. We want to get up to landed elite and complete the tradition tree. I think that's probably going to be our best bet. So let's do that. Here, let's see. Right, library's been built, and let's keep going. Oh, you have a turn. Come on, come on. Let me skip to the next turn. You're all done. Okay. Mombasa targets a barbarian encampment. Oh, you're way the heck up there. Never mind. I don't really care about you. You can attack him. And then you might as well come over here. If he's anywhere, he's probably improving the incense. So let's head over there and see if he's over there. 4 turns from our worker. Oh no, that was a terrible move. You stupid jaguars, you're gonna pick up the kill, aren't you?
Is the following trade of interest to you?
No, I'm not gonna do that just yet. Holy Jesus. You're just sending all your units over here. Okay, so you're not... Let's have you wait over here. Okay, you know what? Forget that. You're just gonna keep sending units over here. Look at how many units you have. Are you going after this encampment? What are you doing? Okay, yeah, so they took care of that camp. I wasn't going to be able to do that in 1 turn anyways. But I got a little bit of experience, I suppose. Not too bad. Not a bad deal. You don't want to build a worker, do you? Alright. Oh, you're way too close. You need to go. Target you. Yeah, they no longer need our help taking care of that camp because they've already got help. Which means that they're probably getting a little bit of influence with them, which is a little bit dangerous, but that's alright. It's a little bit early still for that. Ah! I see. Okay, oh, we do have the promotions expansion pack. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but I'm going to go with skill level 2. So that is something that we have. So let's go for the worker, and let's get you over and improve the spices. Next turn. I suppose what I could do is leave that camp there to spawn new units and just take care of this guy. And then I'd constantly be able to get new workers from Vancouver. I mean, let's take care of him. I'm just gonna take it. I was gonna take it anyways. You need to go here. Hopefully that guy moves away. Let's take care of this barbarian camp here. Next turn. Oh, did Washington build the mausoleum? Yes, they did. They built the mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Interesting. That's good to know. Let's kill you. Oh, did I miss a promotion? I think I did. Go ahead and build a plantation, and you keep moving up here. Let's take care of you. Krakow demands gold. And let's go to the next turn. We're going to be able to take care of this encampment next turn. And then the other worker I'm going to send over here to start working on the wheat. Unit promotion. I need that promotion. Okay. Let's unlock skill level 2. Let's come this way. You're going to come this way too. And you are going to take care of that. 37 gold. Thank you very much. And let's get you garrisoned somewhere. Let's get you garrisoned in Warsaw. I think that's going to be useful. Next turn. Turn 57. Are the Aztecs going to be aggressive with us immediately. Maybe. Not entirely certain. But we'll have to see. Okay, choose production. We're going to want... I'm going to want at least one archer. Or one additional archer. And I'm not sure if we're going to want to build a second one, maybe? Maybe? It's going to be pretty hard for him to attack here. This is rough terrain. It's not like I'm going to let him get in there pretty easily. So let's keep going this way. I could actually build a road. Might not be a bad idea. Kind of right along this way into Krakow. Yeah, coming like this and then straight up here is going to be a really good idea. But I think I want to improve that wheat first. Because that'll give us so much extra production. Or extra growth. Are you coming at me right now? I'm just going to leave you there for a second. Are you moving this way? You might be coming at me. You might be declaring war. Let's leave you there. Yeah, you're declaring war. Oh crap. Okay, we need to get back to our city. Well, that was just in time. You, warrior, start heading back this way. We're going to need you. You... come this way, and then we're going to just get you on working on that... Okay, let's get you in here. And you can move back. 3 units? Will that be enough? I certainly hope so. I can't get the walls yet. We're gonna have to just try to kill a few. We're 24 turns away. I mean, this is turn 61. This might be a terrible thing here, you guys. We'll see. You're not declaring war yet, but I think it's just a matter of time, to be honest. Okay, I build that. You get in there. You can back up. You just sit tight, and let's go to the next turn. They might be going for Krakow. I'm not sure if they are or not. I mean, if they are, we'll take our units and try to attack them from the side, and hopefully they just don't have enough damage. The Jaguars are pretty nice, though. So we'll see. We'll just get you to sit tight there. You can sit tight, you can sit tight. Let's go to the next turn. Masonry. We can build walls. That's pretty nice. Can we actually buy any? Do we have enough to buy? We don't have enough to buy. 550 walls. Yeah, that's a little bit expensive right now for me. But we'll see. I can work this tile instead. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. You hold tight. You move in one and then hold tight. And same with you. Okay, next turn. Covet the lands we currently own. They coveted our capital as soon as we founded it. It was pretty obvious they were going to be coming to war with us. You've moved around a little bit, so let's move up a little bit. And you could just... Actually, you might want to move into cover somehow. Move you on to the deer. Although, we might be better off on the forest here. Plus 25%, plus 25%, and all the attacks across the river here are going to be a little bit easier to defend too. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay, next turn. Yeah, you're going for Krakow. It kind of sucks that we can't actually say, like, hey, are you going to declare war? Discuss. Would you be willing to declare war on Washington? 24 gold per turn. They have spices, they have citrus. Jeez. This might not go very well. Sit tight. Let's just wait for a second. I could declare war on them, but I think I'd rather just wait for them to declare on me. Oy. We need to get our worker out of there. Oh, and then we got a barbarian in the back. Right as we're getting our spices all set up. That's just not fair. Okay, so we do have another archer. Let's get you that way. You're gonna want to run somewhere. Let's get you to run this way. You can run around this way and go into Krakow. Build something else. Let's get you to build walls. Although at this point I almost want to get you to build another archer. Okay, next turn. Yeah, declared war. Very well. The enemy is near. You don't say. Oh no, he was able to get through there. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm going to leave you guys here. This is going to be a little bit of a cliffhanger. And we'll see if I can defend myself next time. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you guys next time, okay? See you guys later. Bye.